First of all, we have a nice stainless steel pot with a well-fitting lid, and we got we wanted the same size receptacles for the steamed egg, but these would be ideal, but we only have 2, so we're using 2 of these, or you could use small ramekins. But what we're going to do is to bring the water up halfway up the side of the receptacle. Okay, and I can see that it's halfway up the side of the receptacle, which is of course the jars. So here is the recipe that we saw recently on YouTube about Korean steamed eggs. And this morning we thought we would try that and see how we like it. So we've already measured our steam, our water bath for the pot on the stove, and you got to crack 4 eggs into your receptacle there, and for lack of a better term, my mixing bowl, my spouted mixing bowl, because I have to put them into these. And I'm going to whip that first, is how she did it. And if I think about it, I'll link her video below in the description box. Okay, so she said do not get too much air in there, and once you've got it kind of incorporated, I'm going to pour in a cup of water, which really is weird to me. I never put that much water in eggs, so I'm going to see how that works out. And then again, going to incorporate it, almost like I just can't help but to get bubbles in that egg mixture. It reminds me of like a custard that you would use for bread pudding or something like that. Okay, and what we've done here is we've gotten our little, well, we don't have ramekins, so we're going to use some canning jars. And these seem ideal to me. They're like salmon jars, but I only have 2. So I'm going to go ahead and use these ones. And I put a slick of sunflower oil on them. And then we have our toppings at the ready here. So what we're going to do is try to divide this, pour it in and divide it evenly the best I can. And I'm not very good at dividing it evenly, so I'll do what I can. And my dear hubby is filming today, so thank you, honey. All right, so I've got those. Unfortunately, I was unable to keep the bubbles out, but we'll go ahead and pop these little guys over here now into their bath. One there, and one there, one there. I'm going to bring this to a simmer, which will probably take a little bit. So what we're going to do is bring this back to a simmer. We'll cover it like this, and we will let it go for 5 minutes until the egg custard stuff is almost set. And then we'll add our toppings and cover it and go for another 5 to 8 minutes. And we'll be back with the results. Okay, here we are after 5 minutes. And if you have a bit of a look, you can see the egg is still watery, and it's kind of really done more around the, excuse me for one moment, it's done for, it is done around the edges, and I'm going to add the toppings. Just going to go ahead and add, I don't know if we have it at too hard of a boil, but I'm going to knock it down a little bit. So here we go with some cheddar cheese. A little bit of onion. I wish I had green onion, but I do not. So I'm just going to use regular cooking onion, chopped fine. And lastly, some pre-cooked bacon. Did not season the egg mixture. I think I could do that at the table. Okay. And then cover and set the timer for 5 minutes, and we're going to wait, and we'll come back when it's done. Okay, after a further 5 minutes of steaming, this is how it looks. And the center seems very wet to me. I don't know. I feel like, oh, that seems perfect. It's just the larger ones that seem wet in the center. Oh, that kind of, oh, okay, that seems good to me. I will scoop one of those out somehow, and then I'll try it. How will I scoop it out? That's going to be interesting. Try these. I wish I had my canning. Oh, it seems to be working. Okay, let's give it a shot. Here we go. Yeah, it seems just like she said it would be. Delicious. I would say it's a success.